Unofficial amateurs aren't at all amazing. Analytically, I assault animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are blasting, basically I'm bombarding. Casually create catastrophes, casualties, canceling cats got the canopies collapsing. Detonated diamond dank daily doing dough. Demonstration on Dawn Data on the down low, eating every editor with each and every energetic epileptic episode, elevator etiquette. Furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic. Furies of funk felt, feeding the fanatics. Gift got great, global goods gone glorious. Getting godly in this game with the goriest. Hit 'em high, hella hype, historical. Hey, Holocaust hints, hear 'em holla at your homeboy. Imitators idolize, I intimidate in an instant, and I arise in an irate state. Juiced on my jams like Jerry Curls, Jock and Joyce. Justly, it's just me writing my journals. Kindly am kindling and all kind of ink on. Karate kick type Brits in my kingdom. Let me live a long life. Lyrically, lessons is learn lame louses, just lose to my livery. My mind makes marvelous moves masters. Marvel and move many mock what I mastered. Knack knowing I'm laced naturally. Knack never lack make noise nationally. Operation opposition off not optional. Out of sight, out of mind. Wide beaming opticals. Powerful poems. Perfected punchlines. Pummel in petty powder puffs in my prompt. Quite quotes keep quiet. It's quantum. Quarrelers got a quarter. We gotta really raw rap. Rising up rapidly. Ride in the Russian radioactivity. Super scientific sound search saw. Silence in super fire saps that are soft. Tails 10 times talented. Too tough. Take that challengers. Get a tune up. Universal. Unique. Uncut. Unadulterated. The raw uncut. Verb vice lord, victorious, valid, violate vibes that are vain, make it vanish. Why in the world would a wise worth myth just weaving up words, weeded up off my worksheet, Xerox my X. I was so close. I was so close. Xerox my X radiation holes, extra large, X height letters and xylophone tones, yellowback yak mouth young ones yours, yesterday's long y'all tail I yawn, zigzag zombie, zoom to the zenith, zero and zen thoughts overzealous rhymes, zealots. My name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was me attempting to do the alphabet aerobics by Blackalicious. God damn, that's hard to do. Holy crap. It's so much to memorize and such a mouthful. And I had a root canal 2 days ago. So just like as I stretch my mouth, both sides of my jaw from having it open for four and a half hours hurt. And the whole side of my face is still fucking swollen. So, like, good lord, I should have picked something easier. There is 24 hours left to do M12 Quick Draft, so we're going to do one of those because it's fun and cheap, and I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. You also can't stop me from inevitably ending up in green-white because those are the only two colors that exist. Don't lie. Don't you lie. Those are the only two colors that exist. We may have 4 heroic interventions, actually. I think we do. Checking our spreadsheet. Checking our spreadsheet. Heroic intervention. No. All right. Now we have 3. Bing. Okay, Angelic Ascension is good. Scorching Dragonfire is good. These are really the only 2 cards to pick from, so... Magmut is good. Experimental Overload is a pretty intense build around. I think Land of War Visionary crushes it here. There could be argument for any of these cards here, but I think Land of War is just head and shoulders above most other cards. Sabertooth Mauler is fine here. If we hadn't just picked up Land of War, which is just a great card, I'd probably want to take the Watcher here, because Capture Sphere and Watcher this late are decent signals. But being that it looks like we're going to be an Old Faithful, and you may be wondering if you've watched this show a few times, How do we always end up in these two colors? Well, it just so happens that some of the best uncommons for the format seem to be in this combination. I don't know how that worked out, but it just feels like these cards have the right combination of power level and tempo and stat line and abilities that make them a full point or 2 points above most of the other colors in terms of their common power levels. Now, some of these things are adequate, like this is an okay creature, but by the time you're getting to 6 mana, you're already potentially very, very low on health, and I don't know if a card like this is a good investment or if it helps stabilize you in the slightest. Whereas this is performed very consistently across multiple matches, across many archetype matchups. And that consistency is very attractive when you're just trying to play the draft to open up your collection. When you're really just trying to get 3 wins and not be super goofy and creative with it. You're just trying to essentially finance getting all the M21 cards. This is a pretty effective way to do so. None of these are very good. None of these are very good. Well, we're taking Massacre Worm and adding it to the list. Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm. 1. And Temple of Triumph. If we weren't taking Temple of Triumph here, we'd probably be taking Truffle Snoot. Temple of Triumph. And Sovereign. Okay, now this is great. Like, we're getting a lot of rares here. Temple of Triumph 1. Felwar Sovereign. Feline Sovereign. Feline Sovereign. 2. The more rares we get, the better. That means it's financing us pretty effectively. Hey, stop that. You're not supposed to be playing. You're going to copyright strike my whole video. Yeah, get rid of this, get rid of this. Probably not playing this because it's silly. Hunter's Edge. Oh, Hunter's Edge or Visionary. Hunter's Edge or Visionary. Wow. Hunter's Edge. Visionary is technically better than Hunter's Edge. But we've got, like, no removal. So I think we have to take Hunter's Edge. Gosh. That feels bad. Oh boy. What a complete lack of choices. Okay. Shit. Wow, black was really opened, huh? Oh, excuse me. Never one or more cats you control deal combat damage, destroy an artifact. It's so weird. I don't think Garruk's Uprising is going to be playable for us. Currently we have just nothing that enters as 4 power. We have a lot of things that could eventually have 4 power, but not a lot of stuff that enters with 4 power. honestly could have gone either way with that pick and taken a Mauler over Drowsing, but I felt like our 2-drop slot was weak as it is, so we wanted to take that. This is not going to be a very powerful deck, but we still could potentially get our 3 wins. Shacklegeist. Okay, I don't believe we have 4 Shacklegeists. So we'll take that. Gale, Swooper, Pegasus, life goes on. Once again, I feel like our 2-drop slot is lacking. So we're going to take the Pegasus. It's a snap pick of the Visionary there. Faith Fetter's pretty great. Getting one more piece of interaction or removal would be great. It's not looking like we're going to, but I'm going to hold out hope here. Thrashing Brontodon, pretty awesome. Mauler or 1 Secure the Scene. So we have Faith's Fetters, 1 Hunter's Edge, 1 Ascension, which is usually not going to be used on your opponent's stuff. You're usually using that on your own to finish the game or create a good block. Heroic Intervention could potentially be good here. We didn't get offered a single Feat of Resistance either, which is kind of strange. If we're going to go creature heavy, Sabertooth Mauler just seems like the better card, right? Just throw our creatures away to make him big. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential flying creatures for Enforcer, or we have a Titanic Growth. Titanic Growth could be good here because our removal is so sparse. What's our creature count at? Pretty high. Probably not running this. Probably not running this. Man, we didn't get a single Chorister either. Not so sure about this one. I think we want the growth. Take that for the vault. That's a good late one. Okay. So we can probably do 16 land here because we have 2 Land of Wars and a Sky Scanner, which gives us 3 draws at 3 mana. What are we cutting? Heroic Intervention doesn't actually seem that good. Most of the time, at best, we're saving 1 creature. That's based on my experience using it in this format. One of the weaker tricks. I'd rather this be Titanic Growth. I don't think we have a single other cat. Oh no, wait, we have Pride Malikins. So maybe we do run this because we have three Pride Malikins. we cut one of the battalions. And if we cut a land, we could cut Dreadmaw as well to lower our curve. What's our curve go down to without Dreadmaw? Yeah, it's not that dramatic, really. I think it's correct to cut a plains. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards that need plains. But cutting a forest feels like it's the more balanced approach. We only have 2 cards that need double green, and the Land of War acts as a second green a lot of the times. Let's go with our initial impression and try 16 land and hope that our Sky Scanners and Land of War Visionaries are good enough. If after a game or two it feels like it's not enough, we'll go back in and add in a forest. I feel like this is decent.
Take your marks. Set.
Eating lots of soft food and only chewing on this side. Opponent goes first. If we hit a land, everything's great. If we don't, we're probably going to lose. Such is magic. Damn. Well, we're both slow. We just play Trouble Snout this turn? The extra land doesn't really, the extra mana doesn't really do anything for us. It draws us closer to a plains, though. Boop. Huh. If a creature died this turn. Well, we have 2 colors in our deck, but it doesn't seem to matter. This is not going well. Little zombie that could. So, do we Faith's Fettered, or do we play our own Colossal? Do we play our own Colossal Dreadmon? I like this only because it leaves up Titanic growth for us. Question is, do we play Gale Swooper or do we play Colossal Dreadmon next turn? That's really effective. That's very, very effective. I think now we have to play Dreadmaw. Oh, sure. Because the creature we sacrificed. The devotee is like single-handedly losing us this game. That kind of sucked. Wow. We are in some legitimate trouble now. That was a mistake. Neither of us have great attacks, but his is significantly better. Yeah, okay. That was just a bad series of draws. Nothing we could do about it. screaming about, dude? But why? This again. What are we screaming about, bud? What are we screaming about? What do you need? What do you need? Okay, so we'll keep this. Huh. None of this stuff feels very good. Maybe we should have dumped the planes, but you know, you never know what you're gonna draw. Had to make sure we had enough mana theoretically to cast our 3-drops. Oh, weird noises coming out of there, huh? That's extremely bad. Oh. You done? Wanna go down? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Okay, huh. So what we hope is going to happen is our opponent's going to swing his 3/3 into our 1/3, and we can Angelic Ascension and eat it. Which is a distinctly better plan than just giving them a 4/4 Angel. Of course, they're in blue, so they could draw a card in response. It could counter our Ascension. And now, yeah, it's going to be a 4/4 regardless. So now it's just a negative trade for us, but it's still our best and only play. So it's looking a lot like we have lost before we've even begun to play. Man, we might be going 0-3. I think a Gale Swooper would be our best draw here. Because we'd give this flying and it would give you the spinner. Well, maybe not now. His entire deck is anti-flying. You know. Sabertooth. Well, that's a cat too. We're hoping he just doesn't read the Sovereign, because it would get to kill the Sky Scanner if it strikes him. Okay. That sucks. So now we put that on this. Doesn't have to block anymore. Wow, we just top decked our way out of that one. Holy crap. That was just non-stop top decking action for us. Not even gonna lie. I feel like I should apologize. Well, the pendulum, she swings both ways.
Take your marks. Set.
This looks pretty good. Getting a Drowsing would be really great. Or a Concordian Pegasus. If our opponent comes out really aggressive, we could be in trouble. Dang it. Damn. That's pretty gross. That's a hell of a clock, actually. So now I think we have to fetters the Siege Striker. And I think we're gonna attack here. If he drops it, he gets to pump the Chorister. That sucks, but wow, good game. theoretically we may have been able to come back from that, but knowing how low our chances are, I'm not interested in wasting my time. I know that's an unusual concept to people, especially people who are hardcore competitive people who will play until the last second of the clock and, you know, will fucking die on that hill. I don't care that much. I've never cared that much. My big drive was to see if I could achieve the thing for myself, and once I did, it became fun again. Well, for the most part. This looks like an auto lose, but we're gonna at least waste a couple turns. That was really the only possible thing that could give us a chance to play this game, so good start. Get offered an extra removal to be able to compete. Interesting. So if we don't try anything else next turn, we're planning on Fungal Rebirth into Titan. Now, I think we're going to hold these up. I think that's more valuable than the Mauler right now. This is a flying deck slash mill deck, hence the inclusion of the Golem. That sucks a little bit, but we do have one Angelic Ascension that we can potentially get this back with. Hunter's Edge, Hunter's Edge. Huh. Hoping he doesn't drop a flying spell on that. And now we have enough for Mauler and Titanic Growth, which is pretty great. scary. We can technically beat it in combat at the moment. I don't think we swing with it though. He's really motivated to swing with it. Let's see here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. So 3. Block, block, block. Can't get through at the moment. Gale Swooper would have done it. Alright, we've almost got 3, which is the breakpoint, which pays for the draft. That's all we're ever really hoping for. Man, such a weird draft though. The fact that we didn't see a single feat of resistance is really weird. Maybe this will help. Nope, didn't help. Still stuck. What about this? No, okay. We're gonna be here a while. In the meantime, are people enjoying New Standard? Are people enjoying Historic? I have been out of Constructed for like 6 months. I don't even know what's good anymore. I've heard the Sultai brew that we were mostly used to get to Masters or Mythic a couple seasons ago is good again. So I mean that's potentially cool. It does also mean everyone's going to be gunning for it, which is potentially uncool. I liked it because it was a little off meta. Okay. That's a new one. Alright. Wait 3 minutes, nothing happens. Yay. Good name, bro. This looks like a good hand. If we can get one land, it will be truly great. If we cannot, it will be the greatest tragedy of all. Can't click on anything here, man. What's the dilly? This board sucks. Hey, hello, man. Haste. What's all this stuff? Another target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Discard your hand. Till end of turn, whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less deals damage, draw a card. Interesting. So we're hoping he doesn't have grasp here. If he attacks, I think we're just letting it through because that suggests he might have a trick. And we're doing more damage on the backswing. You may discard a creature card or sacrifice a creature to draw an extra card. Okay. Whoa! Big flying boyo. That's a big boy. Okay, so this attack isn't super great anymore. I'm just trading 1 for 1. If I make it 5, still not a very good trade. Gross. If he has that 1 mana trick that allows him to sack a creature, which he probably does, that play by itself could be the end of us. Yeah, he has it. That's extremely bad. Probably means we lose. If we get the Feline Sovereign, that would be pretty sweet right now. Great. We're gonna draw land now. Kind of makes sense to draw land. Yep. Well, I guess Gale Super would be good. Hunter's Edge would be good. Would allow us to pump the Sky Scanner, kill the Kite Sail. Okay, so he's gonna like double shock me. We've got 8 land here. I think we're going to have to make this trade, unfortunately. We only got 8 land left in our deck in total. And that's how you lose to a Mythic drop, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe we'll get a bonus pack. Probably not. I don't think we have yet since we started playing this. Nope. So we did not perform to expectations here. The deck was pretty good, but we had a couple non-games that were pretty unfortunate. That felt like it's something we could have won, but we drew land 2-3 turns in a row, and our opponent drew a rare and a mythic, which killed us pretty dang effectively. That is Magic the Gathering, and let me tell you, the whiplash between going from Magic to Runeterra and back again, like games where you always get to play a game, and games where you, like, 50% of the time don't, is really jarring and weird and frustrating. Getting back into Magic feels like I'm putting on a shirt that I'm a size too big for now. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna find a way. I used to tremendously enjoy Limited and Standard for a very, very long time. But I was so thoroughly burnt out by how poorly it was handled, how poorly balance has been handled, how poorly the product has been handled for the last couple years that it's been really hard to flirt with the product and not feel like it's forced. We're going to keep working on it. It's a problem. Maybe we'll just play some Fall Guys instead. I've been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Magic. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and if you have, please feel free to look in the description. You can see lots of different ways to support the channel, including our all-new Patreon. Yeah, that's right. Where you can actually learn a little bit more about me. You can potentially get bonus content. You can potentially submit decks for me to play. All those things could be fun for you and for me. If you're interested in that stuff, it's down there. Otherwise, once again, I've been your host, Gravity Groove, and I will see you, boom, later. Thanks for hanging out.